everyone, it's Cass. Welcome back to my channel, What Cass Read. Today, I'm going to do a very exciting tag. It's called the Booktube Giving Tag, and it was started by Elliot Brooks. Elliot Brooks has become one of my new, favorite female fantasy soulmates here on Booktube. She created this tag, she did it a couple weeks ago, sort of in the spirit of the giving holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, to create a tag that will highlight and showcase giving. She has highlighted and showcased one of her favorite charities, and so she is trying to create awareness for this charity by spreading this tag around, and I thought this was a really great idea, so I wanted to participate in the tag. I love her channel, so that's what we're doing today. The Booktube Giving Tag, there are 10 questions that I can see. Yes, there are 10 questions, and each of the questions have the word give, giving, given inside the question. Question number 1 is, what's a book that you would give to everyone if you could? That book for me is Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan. For those of you who are just new to my channel, welcome. I love adult fantasy novels. He just writes really fun, engaging, fast-paced fantasy that is not very hard to digest for a fantasy lover. This is volume 1 of the Rairia Revelations, and he has 3 different series that are out right now, and Rairia Revelations was the first one. So this is the one that starts it all off. The story follows 2 thieves for hire, Royce and Hadrian. They're this super thief duo. They get hired to steal really sensitive documents, prized possessions, and all that stuff. So they're in the middle of a heist, and then they end up stumbling upon a conspiracy. So the whole Rairia Revelations is them getting involved in this conspiracy without meaning to, and so this is Theft of Swords. I love it. I recommend it to everyone. Okay, question number 2 is so cute because she's like, Elliot said that she doesn't swear, but I do. And so this question is number 2. What book could you give a rat's ass about? And for me, I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I could give a rat's ass about any of John Green's novels. There, I said it. I don't really particularly enjoy young adult contemporary. That's not my scene, that's not my jam. And The Fault in Our Stars was so hyped. I just kind of got the vibe that this book was sort of this generation's equivalent of A Walk to Remember. The story was completely spoiled for me, and I'm fine with that because I'm not gonna read it at all. For some of you out there who are John Green fans, I am not one of them. You'll never see a John Green book on my channel at all. Okay, question number 3 is, given that the holidays are coming up, what book out there is something that you wish someone would buy for you? I have the Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archives on my Christmas book wish list because they're so big, they're gigantic. I could buy them myself, but if someone wants to gift them to me, that's 3 thick books that I don't have to buy for myself. But the other thing I was thinking of, you know those really cool special edition Harry Potter books that you never gift for yourself? If someone would give those to me, I wouldn't complain at all. They'd be point of pride in the house if there was a special edition Harry Potter collectible thing. Okay, question number 4 is, what's a book or a book series that you've given up on? That for me would be the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. I'm so bummed about this because I loved Red Queen. I loved it. It was a really great start. I mean, it was a little bit reminiscent of pretty much any young adult fantasy. This young girl realizes that she has powers that she doesn't, but they were really cool powers. You know, she's involved in this brother weird love triangle. Again, I was cool with it. Then Glass Sword happened and it completely derailed everything. It just went off on so many different tangents. I just feel like the book didn't even know what it was anymore. This one I was so disappointed by, and eventually I did pick up King's Cage. I thought King's Cage picked back up. They just announced the 4th novel. I picked up King's Cage because I thought this series was a trilogy. I thought I was gonna be done. I was like, okay, Glass Sword sucked, but if you pick up King's Cage, then you're done. Then you're done with the series, then you don't have to think about it again. But then as I was reading through this, I was like, oh, we're not wrapping this up at all. We're not wrapping this up anytime soon. Am I gonna pick up the last one? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna get it, I'm not gonna rush to get it as soon as it comes out like I did the other ones. Yeah, that's my series that I've given up on, I think. Okay, question number 5 is, who is a character that you wish an author would give more time to? For that, I have Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. And the character that I wish we had gotten more time with is Murtaugh. Our main character is Claire, her husband is Jamie, and Murtaugh is Jamie's godfather. He's just this old curmudgeon-y man. When the shit gets heavy, Murtaugh shows up and has your back, and he's such a great character that I wish in the books that we got a little bit more time with him, because he's so genuine. He loves the people that are in his life. He has some really cool, like, assassination plots. It wasn't really an assassination, but he took someone's head off, like, right in front of us. If you watch the show, Murtaugh does get more screen time, and I'm so thankful for that because I love him. I just wasn't ready to let him go. Okay, question number 6 is the opposite of that. Who is a character that you wish an author would give less time to? And I'm pretty much going to showcase this whole book. A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin, which is book 4 in A Song of Ice and Fire. A Feast for Crows is like all the side characters that I didn't care about, and the story was continued in A Dance with Dragons. So it's like the same exact plot line, but these were all the people that I didn't care about. I did not care about anyone on the Iron Islands at all. I love Brienne of Tarth, so she's in this book. That's a really great storyline, but anyone from the Iron Islands, I was like, nope, pass. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos on anything Game of Thrones related because there's just so much that it's hard to keep track of everything, and I'm really glad that there are smarter people than me out there on the subreddits, on YouTube, on the podcast that are able to break it down for me and bring up things that I didn't miss. Like, it's not that I don't enjoy it, but I did not enjoy reading about them for an entire book when the same exact story was taking place in A Dance with Dragons. Okay, question number 7 is, if you had to give up all of your books except for a few, which are the ones that you would keep? I've showcased this before, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Not that it's my favorite of the Harry Potter series, but because my grandfather, who passed away on my 21st birthday, we are coming up on the 10-year anniversary of his passing, so surprise, surprise, I'm almost 31. He wrote a note for me in this book. He bought it for me the first summer that it came out. There's a note in here dated from August of the year 2000. So if I was supposed to get rid of all of my books except for one, I would keep this one. Okay, question number 8 is, what's the best book or bookish thing that you've ever been given? I don't get a lot of bookish things because I don't, like, you'd never know this looking in my apartment, but I don't like clutter. I don't like just to have useless things. I'm like, it's like a constant struggle for me to fight against, like, should I get an Owl Crate subscription because I love them, but am I gonna use all that stuff? I don't know. Okay, question number 9 is, what's a book someone gave you that you wish you could give right back? So this is gonna sound totally weird, but this is The Reason I Jump by Naoki Higashida. This was given to me as a birthday gift from someone at work, but they just put it on my desk and they didn't have any explanation for it. I don't even know who gave it to me. I was like, thanks, but no thanks. Like, I'm not really someone who likes inspirational books filled with inspirational quotes. It's a book that I didn't ask for. I don't know who gave it to me. I don't know what to do with this. Okay, and then the last question is question number 10. Name a time in a book that a character was given something really meaningful. For that pick, I have another Diana Gabaldon novel. This is Drums of Autumn. This is the 4th book in her Outlander series. Claire and Jamie are 2 main characters. They have been married for 20 years or something like that. But if you follow along with the story, you know that they haven't been together for the full 20 years. But they are together in this book. Jamie gifts Claire this medical kit for their 20th wedding anniversary. She makes great use of it because she is a doctor. He just kind of like gave it to her and she wasn't expecting it. It's a really beautiful moment in this book. So this is Drums of Autumn by Diana Gabaldon. Okay, so those were all the questions for the Booktube Giving Tag. So once again, I'm going to link below Elliot Brooks's original video, as well as the charity that she wanted to highlight as sort of spread the message about the charity that she is promoting in the links below. As far as people that I would like to tag, Thoughts on Tomes, if you ever watch this, I'm just going to continue to tag her in some of my social media posts until she becomes my friend. The Starry Night Reader, I'm going to tag you, Warren, because I know that you enjoy doing tags. And then I want to tag Literary Prince you have now officially been tagged to do this video. So everyone, thank you again so much for watching. Thank you again so much for joining my channel. I did have a lot of new subscribers this past week, so thank you so much for joining me on this ride. If you like what you see here and you're brand new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You can follow me on social media at whatcassread, the same as this channel. I'm on Instagram and Twitter, but I'm also on Goodreads if you're not like into other social media platforms. And then of course, you know how these videos end. I'll talk to you later. Bye.